shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra. Fuck with me, you know that I got it. Come.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the GOW. I got to do it because I ain't did it. Hey, 4 letters, 1 word. Yeah, we back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As always, yours truly, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. With me as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes, King 2 Code. My boy, what's good?
Man, what's good, man? It's Sunday night, man. We here to talk to the people, man. You know, get a little bit of wrestling out the system a little bit.
Hey, man, absolutely.
Man, that's what we do best, man.
Absolutely, bro, man. Look, you know, we here to talk a little bit of a little bit of wrestling pettiness, man. You know, it is official, like the referee whistle. Saturday, July 12th, WWE will be holding their Evolution All Women's Pay Per View number 2. By the way, we've been waiting for this for quite some time since the very first one, so we finally getting it. And bro, I want to say something because I posted this on TikTok, and I want to bring it up on the stream because I want to get your thoughts on it in live time and the people. Where when we talked about it last time, it was like, okay, I brought up the date, and you made me realize like, oh shit, it's the same day as All In, right? And then the rumors are that same night, allegedly, that they're going to add in another Saturday night's main event. So now you got 2 WWE events supposedly going head to head with AEW's pretty much WrestleMania. And for a company that doesn't feel like AEW is any competition, I don't even understand why we even trying to compete in the first place. 1, then you add a second event. 2, allegedly, but 3, here is where I feel like WWE is being WWE. And this is, we gonna give you what you want, but we gonna get what we want out the deal as well. And I'm gonna say this, because for so long, people have been crucifying WWE specifically and other companies, but WWE for not properly giving women's wrestling a platform, right? TNA, the knockouts, that has seemingly always been the standard, at least in American wrestling. And then, you know, you start to push these women, they get the first Evolution pay-per-view, which I felt like was pretty solid. But then, you know, you hear throughout the years that WWE didn't think that another all-women's pay-per-view at the time would have made sense financially and just, you know, ratings-wise. And maybe you didn't have the star power if you want to go ahead and throw that excuse out there. Here's where I kind of get a little, okay, thank you for giving part 2 to me, but here's where I kind of feel like it's a problem. I feel like if the Evolution pay-per-view does well against All In, by whatever that means in terms of ratings or whatever for WWE, because you're going up against All In. If it does well, you beat the competition, quote unquote. But if it fails, I feel like they're going to use that as an excuse to see this is why we didn't do it in the first place. And I feel like you kind of put the women in a real shitty position because let's be fair, it's not like it's Evolution going up against fucking Dynamite or Collision. Bro, you're literally going up against AEW, who we know bell to bell. If they don't do anything, they're going to give you a solid ass pay per view. And I feel like that's very unfair if that's really the underlying thought with this whole, all right, let's put it on the same day of. And then on top of that, too, depending on how Saturday night's main event does, okay, will the Saturday night's main event do better than Evolution? You know what I'm saying? Like you get where I'm going with it.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Man, pettiness is real. Let me try to be fair. This isn't new as far as
No,
them AEW since becoming a company and them putting on the pay-per-views. It has not happened a lot where they're on the same weekend or the same day as WWE. They go out their way to try to really put their own days. Plus, they were doing their pay-per-view Saturday.
Yeah.
W was doing all their pay-per-views on Saturday when they started, and they weren't doing that many. So once they started before, they weren't doing them the same day. They might have been doing some of them in the same month, and there might have been one or two that might have happened the same weekend, but
Right.
they weren't doing a lot the same day as WWE. WWE is going out its way. They're going out their way, and we're talking about for All In, dude. You got to mention the pay-per-view that's coming up in the next week. You got Saturday Night Main Event next Saturday. You got NXT Battleground next Sunday. Guess what else is next Sunday? Double or Nothing. So it's not. So this it has, as of lately, it has come off as more deliberate that they're the same exact day, not just within the month. You know, you could have booked any day. You could have booked any day in a month. You booked the same exact day, the same exact week. The weekend, I give you the weekend. I give you the weekend because that's happened before. But the same exact day, and not once, not twice, not 3 times, but about 4 times within the last. I want to say we're in May now, so considering you got 2 more pay-per-views where you booked like this already, I'll say within the last 8 months, man, you've been. Like there's been some pay-per-views that you know, again, Full Gear, Survivor Series, it's around the same month, but it's weeks apart. But you got other pay-per-views where they were just together. Now you've got within the last 4 pay-per-views, man, they've been either the same day, the same weekend, and it's like, all right, like, damn, what you trying to do? What's the purpose? And that's the thing that I want to question. That's the thing that I want to ask. Is it pettiness or is it strategic? And I ask in this manner because is it strategic from a wrestling industry standpoint to have this other company around? So therefore, WWE can continue their competitive nature. The one thing that maybe they realized that was a downfall for them for the past 20 years, because what was one of the things that we complained about? The staleness. Until NXT took over, until NXT actually, till Triple H built NXT to the black and gold brand that we know of it. WWE, it had its thing, but it had its staleness too. If you didn't see a certain amount of people, you only saw, you know, no one else had an opportunity to do anything. And if you left and went anywhere else, TNA at the time was, you know, they were good until they started falling off. And unless you went overseas to New Japan, and there really wasn't no other option. Now, with the fluctuation of everything, with the accusations, not the accusations, the acquisitions, thank you, the acquisitions of other companies. Is it pettiness on WWE try to once again monopolize the entire industry to where you know goddamn well it's not gonna work out for you? You're already releasing people. Ain't no way in hell you're gonna try to cancel out the other company. Or is it a good thing that they're doing this? Because this helps bring eyes to AEW, because people are gonna want to watch to see what they do. And you, like you said, will they match up to what they're doing? Now, even though Double or Nothing is going up against Saturday Night Main Event and is going up against NXT, a lot of us are thinking, okay, Double or Nothing, they should really do well. I'm Double or Nothing should be the highlight of the weekend. That's what everybody should be talking about. Yeah, you'll talk about Saturday Night Main Event, you'll talk about NXT, but Double or Nothing is what you should talk about. When we get to July 12th, that may be a different story. But for right now, just strategic wise, is it a good thing? Could you see a good thing, or is it just straight pettiness on WWE's part?
I mean, I look at it as both, right? And I'm trying to look at it as well from a competition standpoint. Like, oh, okay, here's my thing. Okay, see, here's why I kind of feel.
I just read what Penelope said. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Here's why I feel confused and conflicted, because AEW has already said, look, we're not competition. We're trying to be the alternative. So AEW's already stated. They already know WWE's out of their league as far as trying to overtake them. But they do want to be a very good alternative. And so they're competing for eyes, not necessarily to beat them, but to kind of steal a little bit of the audience away. WWE from the offset called AEW a pissant company, a t-shirt company, a bunch of indie rejects. And so now for you to sit there and say that and then go out of your way, because remember, AEW at one point in time was trying to keep up with WWE. They were trying to book in similar territories. They were trying to book on similar days. Hell, they even went out of their way to switch their main pay-per-view days so they wouldn't even have to compete with WWE. And now it's like instead of AEW chasing WWE, it's like WWE's chasing AEW and they trying to stomp on them every chance they get, which is fine. But just sit there and admit that. Say, hey, look, we're trying to crush these motherfuckers. We don't want to see you no more. We want to get y'all out the way. But don't sit up there and try to little bro me, try to act like you can't see me. But here we go. Every time y'all make a move, oh, y'all don't want to announce tour dates or cities until AEW do. Oh, y'all want to sit up here. Y'all, look, here go the funny part. Y'all don't want to deal with all these other talent, but soon as they have one good match on AEW television, oh, goddamn, you know what? I think she'll look good up here in NXT. Get your ass over here.
Which is true, because I mean,
But hold on, wait, hold on, wait. I thought we don't watch them. I thought we don't
Of course
watch.
they watch them. Of course they watch them. Of course. Come on, man. How you think Vince was keeping up with Cody?
Bruh, I thought they don't have people that's worthy over here. I thought this was the big time. I thought if you want to take the easy road, you go over there, you step in. We don't want people that want to take the easy road. We want people that just want to come here. Like, get the fuck out of here. Stop it. Now, I will say, strategically, it is strategic, because if I was an owner, bro, look, if I had the capital and I had the resources and the reach, I'm not gonna lie, I will be petty too. But here's the thing. I understand these motherfuckers, whether you want to admit it or not, or say what you want about the wrestling in front of 300 people. And it is what it is, bruh. They're still fucking AEW. Like, if it's one thing you can't take away from them, bro, fuck the weekly shows. Because Tony Khan, in my opinion, is winning. You still got motherfuckers paying $60 in 2025 for a pay-per-view. Like,
and they're doing well. And they're doing well. The pay-per-views are doing well. Not what you might feel about, but they're doing well. It's like, damn, I'm saying they all selling out WWEs, but then again, if you're looking at the margin of who's got what and what household and what, and what network and, what you could show internationally and what, and all that other stuff. Yeah. But AEW, they picked up their market on that.
And look how fast AEW has expanded. Within their first year, they got an extension. Within the first 3 years, they got a second extension. Within the first 5 years, you done went from 1 show to 3 shows. Now, granted, you got rid of 1 show, now you're back down to 2 shows, but now you got a streaming.
Which is fine. Which is better. It is better that you got 2 shows.
But you got it mixed up. But then you got that, but then you still got ROH. So now you acquired a whole nother company. Not to mention all your other partnerships with all these other companies. And then, like you said, you got these streaming services. You got HBO Max, bro. That's nothing to sneeze at. Outside of maybe a Netflix.
They're doing nice numbers.
Yeah, outside of a Netflix, that may be the next largest streaming platform. So when you look at that and all their other outside international deals, it's like, bro, you can't sneeze at AEW. So I'm not gonna lie. On the WWE side, it's very smart. But here's what I will say. And Big Boy just said it. AEW is moving in silence. Because what was the one thing that we said? TK, yo, stop addressing these haters online. All these AEW people, man. Hey, bro, just let it go, because you're not gonna win in the court of public opinion. You're not.
Not against them. Not against them. You're not going to win against that company.
Dude. Let me tell you this. WWE is Rock Nation, okay? You're not beating them, bro. You're not. You are not. Just leave them people alone. Because let me tell you, do you know how many think about this. Do you find it very ironic? I'm on my conspiracy train. Do you remember that period of time, bro, before CM Punk left the company? Do you remember how it seemed like everything was cool with AEW right before a really big pay-per-view? Then all of a sudden, like the week or two leading up to it, now you got all these scandals breaking out. Now you got, oh, this person ain't happy, this person ain't happy. Bro, you ain't hear shit the whole time leading up. But as soon as a real big pay-per-view about to come up, all of a sudden AEW is in turmoil.
Well, not only that, but because of certain things that actually did happen,
Yeah.
it didn't make it better. That was the problem. That was the thing for them. But I think also, I think we all saw the writing on the wall for some of these guys. When we think of CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, we all saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
For Cody, this was his way to prove to Vince he is that guy. CM Punk, this was his way to get back into wrestling.
Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily a guaranteed thing with WWE, so we tried it with the AEW thing, and it did work. It did work.
Yeah.
Can't say it didn't work because it did. The crowd showed up. People were there. He had some good matches. He had some rough matches, but we understood this man ain't wrestled for 7 years, and he had to get the rust off. So we gave him that grace, man. But he was CM Punk. He did what he could, and until somebody went for business for himself. Outside of that, him and MJF was building a great rivalry. It was, I mean, it was going to be a great rivalry. And for CM Punk to win the title, I knew, oh, this is perfect because who's going to beat him? MJF. That's who's going to beat him. So it was already, and which people complained about storyline, and they had a storyline. They had something that. Hell, I didn't even know this man had a picture when he took the CM Punk when he was 13, and he had a legit picture. So it's like, dude, you're going to use this, you're going to make this into something, and you're going to showcase this young dude against this veteran guy that everybody knows, and this new dude who's considered a new CM Punk because he's dropping pipe bombs every 30 minutes on the show. Dude, okay, cool. It is what it is. What happened, what eventually happened, and we didn't get the conclusion of that. But through all of that, man, we all understood there was a timetable. At some point, hey man, he's going back to WWE. Because once they see, oh, yeah, they really rocking with this dude. Yeah, we got to get him back. We got to get him back here. And of course, he wants to go back. It's WWE. Why would he not want to go back? He's got unfinished business, just like Cody. So anybody who didn't want to understand that, or overlooked it, not to say they didn't want to understand. A lot of people just overlooked that stuff. But with what's up?
No, sorry, I ain't gonna cut you off. No, go ahead. You cooking? I'm gonna speak after you.
No. But I'm just saying. But with AEW now, it's like okay, they had to learn they had to go through their ups and downs, and we questioned that. I said, yeah, everything's good now. Get to me, man, when they're at a down point. That's where I want to see where they're gonna do and how they gonna come up. And we saw what they did and how they came up. And now you see them transitioning more into being that company that I always thought AEW was going to be. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I want to see the originals come up and do their thing, but this is what AEW is. It's the place where you can go and reinvent yourself and show the world that you're more than what the other company portrayed you as. Because that's one of the biggest things when people look at some of these guys, again, we throw Matt Cardona's name out there because man, we got to acknowledge this man. We're gonna acknowledge somebody. Let's acknowledge Matt Cardona because we got to give it up to him, regardless of what you think of him. Hey man, this dude has kept himself relevant beyond what people feel he should have been at, and that's in WWE. So only imagine where he's at now, doing the damn thing, looking jacked, looking great, doing out there just doing all types of matches, showing up on everybody's shows, doing everything, TNA. AEW, I'm not surprised he ain't showed up to WWE yet, and I won't be surprised if he don't show up there soon because the Royal Rumble's coming up next year. You never know. New Japan, he's showing up all over. He's showing up everywhere. But you're seeing guys like that. What's up, Aladdin? You're seeing people that, not just guys. You're seeing people like that who are showing you they are about this business. They understand it, and yeah, we understand that WWE is not. They're entertainment. You're not going to get just all the wrestling that you want to see. You're gonna get entertained. They're gonna come out and entertain you other than wrestling. You're gonna get some wrestling, but that's why it's now entertainment. What's up, Bubba?
Oh, we got the people.
So you know how the thing wrote, man. We got to be in it for a minute. You know, we didn't put no announcer out. We just came out and did what we do. Point being, man, to get kind of back to the whole point. AEW has gone through their transition of, oh, they're not going to do this or they can't do this, and then they prove that they can. And we always knew at some point they were going to lose some people. You're going to lose people. This is the wrestling business.
Yeah.
It's what do I always say? It's copy and paste, man. You somebody gonna go somewhere to do something. They gonna take this to do this. You got War Games. What you get over here in AEW? You got Blood and Guts. What you got in TNA? You got the what's the cage, man? What the hell they called it? I forget.
Oh, Anarchy in the Arena.
Anarchy, and yeah, right. So it's like you got your different things, and it's always gonna have its different spin. But when you look at what AEW has done, as far as their TV deal, Discovery is fucking with them.
Oh yeah,
Discovery's like, we like, hey, keep it going. Thank you, hey Tony, keep it up. Hey, here you go, another 5 years. Here you go. Hey, oh yeah, we just bought this service. We just bought this streaming service, Max. We're gonna start streaming some of your shows on there too. Oh, okay. So now, go ahead.
No, because I'm just finished. I want to add in. You know what I think it is? I think TBS, Turner, Discovery, all them. I think they learned from WCW because remember, bro, the fans was fucking with WCW back in the day. Like, bro, when it was WCW actually
until Bischoff and them kind of
exactly. But you know what? That was kind of like an inside job. We got to think about it. Ted Turner, in any documentary you watch, Ted Turner was the only one at Turner that fucked with wrestling. Nobody else wanted it. Nobody else wanted it but him. So when they was able to get Ted up out the way, and he was like you said, Hogan's and the Bischoffs and all the politicking and everything came in, bro, they crushed it. So now 20-something years later, we got a chance to get our foot back in the game. And like you say, bro, this again, no disrespect to Impact, because TNA, bro, is the cockroach that just won't die for good reason.
For very good reasons.
The more companies, the better, because we got people like Jordan Grace, Josh Alexander, so many more, Motor City Machine Guns, and now 20-something years later, it's like, oh, we got a chance, and now instantly, bro, off the rip, think about this, they were the number 2 wrestling company before they even had a fucking TV deal. That's crazy. Think about that. Before these motherfuckers had a weekly television show, they was already in the fans' minds. The second, because at the time it was NXT. People didn't give a fuck about the main roster. Like NXT was WWE, the main show. And then it was AEW. Because you remember, it was like, bro, that war where it was like, bro, you had to flip between WWE and AEW, WWE, bro, it didn't last long, but when it did, bro, it felt good.
Hey, Bubba, first of all, man, enjoy your time at Cedar Point, man. Always a classic. Ain't been there in years, but when I used to go, always had a great time. But dude, the for TNA, you know, obviously ownership issues and almost going out of business, what hindered them. Big boy said, damn. I think that damn was for you, man, for your point. But you know, and their survival through it. They're you know, the fact that like a Tony Khan, somebody who's like, nah, man, we like wrestling, we into it, we want to give him a chance, we want to keep this thing going. It's still going. People still go to it. People still like it. We just need to give it some direction. And it needs some real management behind it. And Anthem and all them, they did that, and which is why TNA and Scott D'Amore, you know, they got to get all that credit because they built Impact back to respectability. So the fact that, you know, and it's like, but the thing was, they had a bad TV history. That was the problem, and that's why I was like, even with all the good stuff that they had going on. What's up, John? With everything that they had going on, you know, through a couple of years of them resurging, you know, that bad TV history is what kind of hindered them. So for AEW and yes, having someone like Tony Khan, who is the son of an NFL owner and an owner of many other things across this world, and he's got some pull, and he's able to do some things, regardless if they want to say it's daddy's money or not. hey, at least this daddy's letting his son do some shit because we all know Shane couldn't do a goddamn thing in WWE. So we gonna let TK do what he do, and
But
that's it.
people act like with Vince, hold on, because that's the thing that really irritates me. People, even though Vince pretty much stole WWE from his father, bro, people act like Vince just like he just made WWE out of fucking thin air. No, his daddy, bro, was already in the business. So if y'all go, if y'all gonna pull the daddy card, come on now, because even
Yeah,
though
but
even
they'll use the excuse, but he took it from his daddy.
well, here's the thing. Okay, now Shad Khan, he gave all this money to TK to help start it. Now, if AEW would have fucking went to the shitter in the first 2 years, especially during COVID, they would have been like, "Oh, see, that would have never happened to Vince." Like, bro, I always feel like they moving the goalposts with AEW, especially
Well,
TK.
of course, the goalpost never stays in one spot, man. When do you come on now, man? That goalpost all up. It'll never stay in one spot. But even for that, what you got to give him is the fact that he helped create this company along with Elite and Jericho and all the other nobodies that WWE would never look at, and they created what they created. Um, some are still there, some have left, and that's the business. That's the business. That's why I was like, bro, I'm not. I'm waiting for them to get to year 10 because that's when. Because I'm like, once they get to year 5, I said TK can get to year 5. It's a wrap for everybody. It's a wrap. Y'all can say whatever the hell y'all want to say. It don't matter. They got to year 5. Y'all said a year. Y'all said 2 years. Y'all said okay, 3 years and they done. Nah, man. They say they can't even make it to 5. They made it to 5. Working. Matter of fact, hell, they working on year 6 right now. So they already got another 5 years to go. And if they continue to bring in talent the way they are, TK continues to let people do what they need to do to be what they need to be. Continue to bring in the young talent that, hey man, the speedballs and what's my black dude? I can't remember.
Oh, Kevin Knight,
Kevin Knight, and all you got to continue to bring those type of guys in, and you got to realize this is the audience. I understand what all the old heads are saying. This is the audience of now. The audience of now want this quick and fast. Don't get me wrong. I want them to mix it together. I want them to figure out how to tell that great story and still give me all this awesome shit they do. But this is the audience that we have now. So, hey, it is what it is. But for WWE to always be the standard, and for AEW, like I said, they never put on pay-per-views this much during when WWE had on same pay-per-views. They never did a lot of the things that you see in WWE do now. But like that's why I asked that question earlier. Like, is it strategic from the industry standpoint? I'm not even looking at it just from WWE just want to be some haters. I'm looking a little bit bigger than that. I'm gonna go outside the box and be like, well, damn, man, is this good for the business? Is it good that they do this to help bring that extra attention to that other company? Because as long as you got this other company, because you can't have all these people in NXT, you can't. You're not gonna have all these well established guys and women keep going to NXT. Nah, that ain't gonna keep happening, man. They all gonna want to hit this main roster, and when they hit this main roster, you best believe they gonna want to do some big things. You need AEW. You need them. You need them. You need them. It is what it is. You need it. You need TNA to be where it's at, which is why you're now helping them and kind of getting them a little better. Even though a lot of people are now admitting, it's one sided. It's not the same, man. You're getting the C's and D's and F's. And hell, you're getting the E's, even the E's of WWE and NXT is giving out their A-listers, their top brass to the big boys, and it ain't the same, man. I mean, Joe Hendry gonna defend his championship, and we gonna get to that when we get to that because that's next week. But boy, it's this week. No, it's this weekend. No, it's this weekend.
Don't forget to not tomorrow. Tuesday, Trick Willie got a rap concert, and Joe Hendry he got his concert, and it's going down on NXT, baby.
Yeah, we gotta do predictions, so we gotta tune in. Oh, look, it's gonna be fun. But overall, man, just to get back. Oh, my screen. Just to kind of we all over the place, but Is it strategic? Just overall though for the industry. Yeah, we're gonna book these shows. We're gonna see how they stand up. Can they stand the heat? Can they stand the heat? Do we got to get these boys up out the kitchen? Nah. AEW been in the fire. They're like, all right, this is what you want to this how you want to play it. Okay, cool, no problem. Double or Nothing's gonna look good. And I hope they do great. But for all in, for what they setting up, hey man, you setting up for money matches. All in finna be nothing but money matches. You got to think about already what they got. You already got Tony pretty much defending her championship against Jamie Hayter or Mercedes Moné. I think those two big money. Monet is a little bit bigger name wise, but so is Jamie Hayter.
Yeah.
You look at it from the men's side, you got Hangman Page against Will Ospreay. Now we getting that for Double or Nothing. That's great for Double or Nothing. But the winner is going to get that belt out of the Death Riders' hands, hopefully, in Texas. Like, so you gotta figure out who that's gonna be. You got everybody. All in for that big money. So look, so let them do it. Maybe it'll help the women. I think Evolution 2 will be a little bit better because I think you have a bigger crop of women that can put on more of a show. The first year you didn't have enough female women. You had to bring some vets back to kind of fill spaces, just to have matches, just to have a quality pay-per-view. Now, especially with the way that they're doing pay-per-views, man, Triple H go out there and do 5 matches. Shit, you got more than enough women for 5 matches. If anything, you would think 5 matches ain't enough for them. So you would have to maybe add 2 more matches and make it 7. So I don't think that is a problem for them. I don't even think it'll be a problem because you're going to get a lot of, again, it's the second annual pay-per-view with the women. Now, no Bianca. She's gonna miss out. But you got Jade, you got Naomi, you got Charlotte, you got Perez, you got Julia, who's now on SmackDown, by the way. Which questions what the hell that whole whatever.
Yeah.
We'll visit that tomorrow when we talk about Raw.
The spirit of Vince McMahon lives on.
And man, lives on, boy. You got EO, you got Mommy, you got Liv's doing the movie. So you ain't gonna see her. You may see, I don't know. But you got a whole plethora of women. The Man is back. Charlotte, Alexa Bliss is back. Yeah. You got a whole lot of women that is Sonny, we're gonna get to that in a second. You got a whole lot of women that are there that they can put some matches on. You got enough in NXT plus the main roster where you can put on 7 good solid shows. You obviously got to put on some championship matches. You got enough women's champions. I wouldn't be surprised you just do a women's night of champions and call it a day.
No, absolutely. Hey, I'm like you said, right now, like you said, with the way so I want to see at least if you can give me 6 to 8 matches for Evolution, I'm cool. Unless you're trying to do multi-women matches. Now, if you're trying to do a couple multi-women matches, then I think 5 to 6 is cool. But if you trying to really just kind of give it like a lot of one-on-ones or maybe a triple threat here or there, give me about 7. Give me about 7.
Well, here's the key thing. It's all about build because right now you're building to Money in the Bank. You're not even building to Evolution. You're building to Money in the Bank. Plus, you just announced this. So, what matches do you have really set up that's going to make it feel special? Right? What plans do you have for this? Like, because is it gonna feel like a basic pay-per-view? Oh, here's this female pay-per-view that y'all asked for. No, man, this ain't how we asked for it. This ain't how we asked for it. We wanted it how we wanted it. We wanted it to feel grand and special. This is the ladies' night. Showcase your ladies. You got them. Showcase them.
Treat this shit like them damn crown jewels. Yeah, go ahead. I want all the pageantry. I want all the fireworks. I want all the sparkles and glitter and shit. Give me all that.
We showed the hell too. But real quick, man, Sonny, Sonny, man, my boy Sonny says, first of all, what's up, Sonny?
What up,
Big Boy says, wait a minute. First of all, Big Boy says, man, I wonder does Cody still have a stake in AEW even though he's back in WWE? He might have. It might be on hold. He might with technicality, that type of shit. Then Sonny says, man, where is the Hurt Syndicate and MJF storyline going? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know, and I'm okay.
We heard people.
I am okay with not knowing where this is going. Now, I mean, there's an obvious that eventually he'll turn on them, or one of them will flip, or some type of distrust will happen, and there will be some type of breakup. But I don't think the Hurt Syndicate will get a true breakup. I think it'll just be one individual, which would be MJF, or it could be Bobby Lashley. Who knows? Maybe they kick Bobby out, and it's MJF who's the head honcho.
No, not. I mean, yeah, Big Bad Bobby get one
I
solo.
don't know, man. I don't know, man. You look, maybe Big Bob. Hey, Big Bob might have one good title run left in him, and he might decide he want to go out there and go get that thing. I don't know. That's the thing that I like about it. I don't. I'm okay with not knowing. You teased enough of the Bobby wanting to be, allowing MJF to be in the group. Like, all right, man, you want me to trust this dude? Okay. His reputation precedes him, bro. So it's like I don't even want to. You put him in this group, I'm gonna hurt him. We what's our name? What's our job title? We hurt people. We hurt people. That's our title. I might hurt this man. You man, don't play around with me, man. I'm a big black man. Don't hurt me, man. I'm gonna hurt this guy. But where is it going? I don't know. And I'm okay with that because I want to be along for the journey. I want to see how TK can tell this story. Will it be great? Will it be bad? So far, MJF's stories, anything that MJF has been involved in, somehow, some way, has taken a life for itself and has become one of the biggest things ever. The Adam Cole thing was not supposed to be as big as it was. The MJF and Jericho thing was not, dude, I was not supposed to enjoy a dance number between them. I wasn't supposed to enjoy this stuff. And I mean, even though it's wrestling, it's the zaniness of it, and we're here for it, but I wasn't supposed to enjoy it like I did. Some way, somehow, man. This is going to be amazing. It is going to be amazingly good or amazingly bad, but it's going to be amazing. And I just want to ride for it. So I'm going to just sit back in the passenger seat and see where it goes. And we're just going to go from there. Big Boy says, I heard one big match could be pitched for Evolution 2, but I'm going to keep that under wraps for now. I mean, if they got it, you need it. You need it, but you need to set it up. I will throw one match out there. And if it happens prior to the pay-per-view, I could definitely see it happen. If Becky Lynch ends up taking the Intercontinental Championship off Valkyria prior to it, I can see Becky versus Bayley being one.
Yep. And you need that. If you're going to have a marquee match on the card, Bayley, come on, one of the 4 horsewomen, the ones that kicked off this whole evolution to begin with, run that shit at the pay-per-view. Run that shit. And then maybe I'll be a little less salty about what happened at Mania.
I mean, what happened at Mania happened at Mania. It's not even just that, man. Mania itself happened. So, that's a tall order to forgive, my boy. But yeah, that would be a match. I think it would do great. But again, are you going to get some veterans? I expect to see Trish. I expect to see Lita. I expect to see Molly Holly. I expect to see a lot of different veteran women. I expect to see some women you didn't even think would show up. Now with the partnership with TNA, Gail Kim could show up. Mickey James could show back up. I expect to see all the ladies that gives us men and some ladies wet dreams. So I expect a lot of these people to show up, and I expect some to show up that's like, I forgot about you. I guess you're here, but you're gonna get those. But other than that, man, like I said, man, we didn't want to talk for a long time, just a good time. We just wanted to have a good time. We just wanted, Big boy said, "Sign me up." Exactly. But you know, we got to get ready for tomorrow. This weekend coming up, we got a triple decker, man. We got a triple decker. Me and your boy here, we already sat. We already talked about it. We're gonna pull a dual stream, man. We're gonna pull a dual
Yeah.
stream. We're gonna have the NXT up. We're gonna have the double or nothing. We gonna watch them both at the same time. We gonna try to talk about them both at the same time. We gonna try to do the same damn thing all at the same damn time.
Yes,
But
sir.
other than that, we're gonna do our normal predictions. We'll holler at y'all for NXT on Tuesday. We'll see y'all Thursday for no, just double or nothing. We ain't predicted for Saturday night main event. Saturday night main event is kind of predictable. It's kind of self-explanatory. It's just Saturday night main event. We'll be on for it, but it's just Saturday night main event. But we'll definitely see y'all Thursday for the double or nothing predictions because that's gonna be quite a few matches, and we gotta take our time with that. You know, with AEW, you can't just pick any matches. You got to really be ready for that. But with that being said, man, it's another one of them busy weeks, man. We got a lot of shows to do. That means we got to do a lot of talking your ears off. And why not kick it off tonight, man? So with that being said, bro, any final words, thoughts, prayers, hoo-has, or whatever you want to send out to the people?
Man, nah. Like I said, man, busy. Well, not really a busy weekend, but a busy weekend personally. So it was cool, man, to kind of get back on here, man, real quick. I hop on with the boy, talk a little wrestling, talk a little news and rumors. I had to get some stuff off my chest. Good to talk to the people. Like you say, tomorrow we'll be back live and direct, official, like a referee whistle to start this crazy ass week off. Doris Burke, hello. Patricia Heaton, hello. How you doing? And with that being said, Money Monet, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you as always for tuning in to
I was
another
about to say,
episode of.
you don't get one. Like what? She don't get
Oh,
one.
no. Hey, Mercedes, come on now. You got to say the best for last. Hell yeah. All right, so before I end up on the couch, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the GOW. I'm the franchise. He's the king. We the GOW. We'll see y'all tomorrow.